don't know how much time we got left. Sex on the first date.
Oh no.
Hold on. This is part of shit that happens in 2013.
Yeah.
This happened in 2003, 1993.
I got two for this one.
Hold on, let's get through it. Now, I already know the answer to this, but we have to ask this for those who are watching the viewing. You know, we gotta ask this because we want people to understand what they should and should not do on a first date. Now, I know sex on the first date is the most worst shit you can do. Explain to those who don't feel the same way why that is.
Why it is? Because you might not, it's a bad connection. Like I said, if it's me and it's garbage, you're gonna stop in between it, put your clothes on, and you're gonna get out, and I'm never gonna call you, and I'm gonna let you know why. I'm gonna say this wasn't worth it. I'm sorry, and it makes me not like you. I have to get to know you first, and then if I know you,
what if the sex off the chain? You can't stop thinking about that part.
Well then,
you might get another call.
You're basing your likeness off the sex.
Like my grandma always said, sex is big. Sex is a big thing.
Ray.
Okay, I'm going a little personal because I haven't had bad situations when it comes to having sex on the first date. Actually, I see absolutely nothing wrong with it. And I'm going to tell you why. Especially for men, and don't let men lie to you. If a man meets a woman and their chemistry, and this is after the talk, just because it happened later on at night doesn't mean that the chemistry wasn't formed earlier that day. Because I've been in 2 5-year relationships with people that I slept with on the first night because of the chemistry in the beginning and what we did that led up to it. So just because it happens on the first night doesn't mean that it's not going to work. It's the intent. If you can't define what the intent is prior to it happening, that's where you screwed up. If that man is talking about sex all night, trying to do this, let me go to the house, let me kiss you, let me do that, that's the wrong intent. If it's something that you didn't expect to happen, this is not what was supposed to happen. It happened because the chemistry was formed. Now, it's up to you to decide where it goes after that. Because why would you wait 90 days for a man who's a quick pumper, which I call quick pumpers. Quick pumpers, they do it real quick and they don't last very long, and it's not really, it's not really
Okay, so finish up with why having sex on the first date is bad. You say it's not, but you finish up and we're gonna go to Evan.
Having sex on the first date depends on the intent. It's your fault that you didn't do enough research in the beginning, that you didn't do enough testing. You know, there's things that you can do to define someone's intent. And I think that people go wrong by underestimating someone or not doing a test, just all of a sudden into this person for lust or anything like that. To me, when I'm talking about chemistry, I'm talking about, wow, I'm intrigued by your mind. I'm intrigued by your goals, what you're doing in life. I'm intrigued by everything that you're doing. Even if that's a fib, that's something you're going to find out along the line. But why wait and find out that somebody's whack? Because you're going to end up cheating anyway, or end up doing something that you didn't want to do because you found out that this person was whack, whether it's a woman or, I mean, I've had sex with a woman and I'm like, this chick is, what the, I don't think I can do this. She's making these crazy faces.
Oh, wow.
No. I mean, she's saying, she's talking while we try. I can't do it. Sometimes, to me, sometimes I can define that, like I didn't expect all that to happen, but I'm like, oh, I can't. So to me, it's more personal, and I'm not saying that I do it on every first night. I'm saying if it just happens that just happens to happen, there's nothing wrong with it. I think people look at things wrong. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't define the intent behind it, that's where you screw up to me. Because I do a lot of different things. A lot of different testing, I do a lot of investigating. Like I'm gonna know about your whole life.
I got a feeling this was
that's my stalkerish
area.
That's my stalkerish. This is us being together forever. Of course I'm gonna know about your whole life.
Forever, we just want that.
I don't have to ask you personal questions. I'm gonna find that out by the way you carry yourself.
Let's move on, Ebony.
My whole life, you know what I mean? You know,
Ebony. I see right now you're a terrible listener. Terrible listener. Now, Ebony, why is having sex on the first date bad?
Me, I not even gonna talk about sex when we got to dinner because why are we talking about sex? Period. We don't need to be talking about sex. We don't need to be thinking about sex. No, we're trying to get to know each other. I think it's horrible. I would say that I'm going to say I would feel like I'm a slut. That's just me. You a slut?
Go ahead, finish.
I think it was slut in the war. You think I'm a slut in the war? Yes, if you think you're a slut in the war. I'm just gonna tell you.
Everybody had a one-night stand.
Not me.
Yeah. You need to experience
Well, not me. I don't know. I do one night stand because I don't come back the next day.
No, you don't answer the phone.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, personally, I don't think it's a good thing, but my baby daddy, my youngest daughter, we had sex on the first day. And yes, I did. I had sex on the first day. On the first day. And I did. And I couldn't get rid of him.
And that was not a
No, look, I couldn't get rid of him.
and now you can't stand them.
No. I ain't never said I couldn't stand you. I love you. I love you.
Hey, we did not warrant this. Just the words coming from her.
I love you. We just don't get along. We just don't get along. And we got caught up. And he kept on coming back because we was just so good to each other.
Well, see,
You wouldn't do it. Hold on. Let's stop. Hold on.
Y'all only got along.
Let's stop.
Yeah, we did.
Ladies, Dickersons, please. Hold on, excuse me.
Okay.
I'm about to cut y'all. Y'all got to split. Y'all ain't supposed to be sitting next.
No, she just called me a whore.
Well, y'all work that out later on. Let's move on. Chino, what do you think about people having sex on the first date?
Let's say this. For women, most women who say they ain't never had sex on the first date is lying. Secondly,
Excuse me.
hold on. Secondly, for women that play like having sex on the first date is so bad, no, it ain't. It can't be bad. It can't be bad because no, this is why it can't be bad. If you're gonna play that game, then let's keep it real. The Bible says you ain't supposed to have sex till you get married.
Right.
So either do it the right way or throw out them all these makeshift rules and regulations and you know what I mean? Like when women say they don't want to have sex on the first date, that's just to make them feel good about when they do give it up. Plain and simple. That's all it is.
If they do it
I am Chino Dollars.
That is all it's about. All it is about is making you feel comfortable that you gave it up and you're not a whore, you're not a slut, and you know I waited a week, so I waited 2 weeks.
Right. What's the difference from being a slut now tonight than being 90 days later?
And look at it like this: women brag about how long they made a dude wait. If they made him wait 30, girl, make him wait 30 days.
That's what was happening. That's what was happening in that 30 days.
That's all for you.
No, women do it all the time. It's just who they talk. I wouldn't tell her I did it to my
You just told the whole damn world.
But I can tell her.
Your baby daddy
She gonna judge me.
Why? But again,
I don't want him looking for
it's to make you feel good about the action that you committed. At the end of the day, we can't have sex on the first date.
I'm damn your conversation. Because you said you done put that man out, you know what I'm saying?
He ain't gonna listen. He ain't gonna know.
At the end of the day, it's all about the woman feeling good about herself when she give it up. That's all it is to it. Cause ain't no dude like the reason like at this day and age in my time of life, I don't want the one night stand just because I don't trust you like that.
Yeah, because you
That's just all it is.
every
I don't trust you like that. Like it ain't even about that. I just don't know you like that. You know what I mean? So I don't want it. Like them young boy fantasies is gone. So I'm cool.
Yeah, now
I mean, because in this day and age, that one night stand can also turn into that one night robbery. So
One night robbery, 18 years. 18 years.
For me, I don't want that. Even when it's being thrown at me like that, I still don't want it.
And that's
that's maturity. But at the end of the day, it's all about the woman feeling good about when she does give it up.
No, but a man should feel bad if they give it up too on the first night.
Nah, niggas don't, man, we supposed to go bananas.
Ain't no dude like, oh man, I shouldn't have. The only time a man feel bad about giving it up is when it's a chick that he don't want nobody to know he gave it up.
Or he know he got burnt. And he gotta go see Bellflower next show.
Hey, dudes only care about getting burned no more.
They should. That's
Hey, this